there's one step I forgot to mention in this process, and that is you need to remember to put your little steering column gasket or little weather strip piece on. It helps to do this before you put the shift mechanism in, but I was able to get it around the shift mechanism and then cram it on. And hopefully you were taking pictures and know how this orients. And generally the dirtiest side is likely what's towards the firewall, faces the outside of the truck. And if it's cleaner, like this side, that's what's facing the inside of the truck. So go ahead and put this on before you install your shift mechanism into the main housing. Next thing that we need to do is to reinstall our shift collar. And I've put a nice coating of grease on the inside here, as well as on the shaft. Also, you want to orient the shaft so that this little rectangular protrusion is pointing up. Alright, now we're ready to reinstall our shift collar here. Like I said, there's this little key, if you want to call it that, little rectangular key on the top of the shaft needs to be pointing up. There is a corresponding keyway inside, it's right up here at the top, inside the shift collar. So now what we'll do is we'll lift up on the main column a little bit, start sliding everything over, have a look inside, make sure everything's lining up, and we're good. And just like that, the shift collar goes on. So now we got to come in here and put our shifter in. So now we come in and reinstall our shifter, and I went and put some grease on the end of this shifter here. So make sure we get it in the correct orientation. We'll slide it into place, trying not to get too much grease all over the outside of the housing here. And inside there's a little round hole where the end of the ball of this shifter slides into. Make sure you get it into that little hole, and then we come in with our pin, get everything lined back up, and cram our pin in place. Now, I've got some paint in my hole, but it just serves to make it just a little bit tighter. So we've got it in, now we need to drive it in further because this little pin has some serrations on it, like some splines, and we need to get that seated into the column here. Okay, I'm just going to use a socket and just a folded up paper towel under there just to keep things from getting scarred up, because this is freshly painted material. I got my little hammer, and we'll tap it in. And that's it.